Hi, Libras. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're going to get right on with your reading today. Let's see what that person in your energy is feeling, what they're thinking, what they're up to. Someone you don't expect has feelings for you. But somebody wasn't there when you needed them as well. Your future right now, Libra, is all about making correct decisions. I think you're pretty darn focused, and you're bound and determined to stay on the correct path. This person that you don't expect that has feelings for you, you may have feelings for them, but your lifestyles are different. So you're both on different paths, which makes it rough. But something's about to unfold. Right now a lot of you have been alone. Feeling like you want to be alone. Yeah, I think you're in your emotions. Yeah, you're looking for love, loyalty, and respect. That's what you want out of a relationship, but doesn't everybody? If you're a man, or divine masculine, you're probably leery of modern females. That's what the card says. Just going by the cards. You just don't feel appreciated. Yeah, you want an equal balance. You want your relationship to be a give and take affair. You're not feeling appreciated. But whoever this is in your energy that you don't even know if they even like you or care for you, they're regretful for their actions. So somebody's done something to make you feel bad, to upset you. They're physically attracted to you. We'll get into more detail here as soon as I get these short messages out. You might think this person is a little bit too materialistic for you. Nothing wrong with money and nice things, but if that's all a person concentrates all the time and there's no room in their life for anything else, that's not going to work very well. The universe is just trying to remind you right now to feel gratitude for what you do have. Remember, the universe is generous and wants you to be happy. Okay, this person's nervous now about meeting up with you. Some of you might be having a little bit of money problems right now. Oh, especially with the holidays coming up and everything. Well, holidays coming up, that's not really true. We're already in the holidays, aren't we? A lot of you regret giving to this person. I think you committed to him. In your heart, anyway, and in your mind. And even though they may not have felt that this was a committed relationship, you felt that you committed yourself to them. And now a lot of you regret that because you gave and you didn't get anything back in return. Okay. So a lot of you don't even expect that this person does care for you. But they do. Okay. They're looking at you on your social media. They're investigating you. This person's curious. They want to know all about you. They want to let their guard down. I think they've built walls or they've done something to block you out. They want to release that energy. They want to drop some walls here. Let down some of their barriers. They know that they have issues. There's something toxic about this person. Might not be horrible, maybe just past issues. Could be they are smoking, drinking too much, sex addiction, gambling, whatever. They know whatever this is about them that is affecting their life. And whether they're going to do something about it or not, I think they're going to try, because they realize that their lifestyle, you guys live two different lifestyles. Their lifestyle isn't befitting them. They want to rise above it, or they want to change it. Yeah. This person just wouldn't commit. They couldn't share their feelings. They couldn't share their emotions. They're the Knight of Cups in reverse. They do have feelings for you, and they would like to share them with you, but it's in reverse, and they can't. They don't want to. They're either nervous. It says here they're nervous about meeting you. They know they have problems. They know they've gone wrong in some manner. These addictions or things that they can't control. They know that they have to control these things if they're going to come in and express their feelings for you. But right now they're holding back. This is almost like they've written you some notes or letters or something, and then they've deleted them. I think it's nerves here, and the realization that they know they have issues that they have to face. So they've been taking a time out. I think they've been kind of distancing themselves from people because they need to do some thinking. They're trying to figure this out. In the meantime, they're becoming enlightened. And that has everything to do with this devil over here in reverse, who understands there are issues with them, and they've been becoming more enlightened about that. They're learning more about themselves. This person may have had to do some soul searching. Yeah, this person's hope is running out. They feel a little hopeless in this connection. Maybe it's been a while. Guys haven't talked for so long that they're just nervous to come back. They feel that you're their shining star. They adore you, it looks like, or have great feelings for you. You may stick out in the crowd or have this great talent or something that other people, that you're noted for, that other people know about you and could be in the public eye. But they like that about you. But they kind of feel that hope is slipping away because time is of the essence here. And because they have these issues, they're feeling a little hopeless about the situation. They do not want to juggle you anymore. I think if this person's been a player or been a runaround type person, they don't want to do that anymore. They don't want to hurt you anymore anyway. They know that they realize that you deserve more. That they've put you in a situation that you don't deserve and they can't fulfill. But they don't want to juggle you. They don't want to mess with your emotions anymore, really. Okay. Again, they know that they've got to come and talk to you. They've got to express their feelings somehow. And this Knight of Swords in reverse just fell on the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's telling me that they are running out of time. They're getting pretty antsy about it too. They've written you some notes probably and deleted them, or they've thought about what they're going to say to you. They just haven't had the nerve yet. And they know with this Knight of Swords in reverse that time is of the essence. And if they don't make a move quick, it's going to come back to kick them in the butt later. They're pretty anxious about all this. So basically it looks like, there's some healing to be done here, and they just got to get up the nerve. They feel kind of like a heel in this one. They didn't give you the support they needed. You might have had this unconditional love for them, and you expected that back in return, or you wanted that. They know now, in their solitude, as they've been thinking, meditating, wondering all about themselves and this situation, that they just weren't acting as a good, partner to you. They weren't reciprocating the way you were giving. And yeah, they didn't have the unconditional love for you. They didn't show it. They feel like they let you down. Because you had this big image of them, and they realized that. How you felt about them, the image you had about them. And they didn't live up to that. And they know it. You feel like home to this person. At one time, they were very comfortable in your energy. When you guys were together, they felt very comfortable with you. Why they didn't tell you or that or show it to you, I don't know. But it's a burden to them now. This lifestyle they've been living, their mindset, the trauma that they're carrying, or whatever this habitual thing is that they're chained to, they want to release it. They want to come home to you. They want to drop this burden, this anxiety and everything, and get things back to how it used to be. They feel they've been under an illusion. Outside circumstances, this devil energy that's attached to them, I'm not saying they're the devil, but they've got something attached to them that is not healthy. They have to release. They have to maybe heal from. So they feel like they've been under an illusion, from maybe outside influences. They're trying to figure out how they got like this. They're putting it all together. This person could have other options too, besides you. But they don't want to juggle you anymore. They just feel like they've been delusional, that they've either fooled themselves or outside people and influences have fooled them and caused them to stay on the wrong path. Maybe people putting ideas in their head, and then they're believing it or digesting it. Maybe these ideas that people put into their head, it feels good to them. It makes sense. It kind of frees them up so they don't have to have commitment or responsibilities or whatever. And they realize now that that's not serving them at all. You're not the only one that they might have been juggling. They might have treated other people in the past the same way that they've treated you. They realize that. They're realizing all this stuff. They're going to be in pain as long as I don't think they're ever going to forget you. As long as they're in this energy, they're going to stay in this energy until they get some answers, some results. Right now, they are suffering. They got a 10 of swords going on. That's painful. They can learn from this. Hopefully they are. They could be picking themselves up by their bootstraps right now, learning the lesson and moving forward, more wise and stronger. All this pain may have been what's causing the change in this person. Just this big realization all about themselves and the way they've been carrying on in relationships. They realize it's all wrong. It's just, they want to come home to you. Whether you want this person or not, again, I don't know. That's up to you. Yeah, they feel like they're embarrassed and they feel like they've made a fool of themselves. It's as if you see right through them. Do you see through this person? Do you understand where they're coming from? How much do you know about them? Their trauma, their past experiences. What are they chained to? Could just be, alcohol or anything. To me, it looks like they've chained themselves to probably some traumatic experience in their life that's made them go on another lifestyle or take another path, a path where they don't get committed, where they just, date freely, do whatever comes along, but then they end up handling these people before you get too far with this person here in your energy. They'll, like they did to you, it looks like, before you get too far, they get scared. They get scared and they pull their energy back. And, you probably had enough of it, but now they feel like they've made a fool out of themselves. They're embarrassed. This person might have a lot of friends and usually get a lot of attention, but in this case, they feel foolish. It's as if you saw right through them. You figured them out, and your intuition was right. You might have expressed things to this person in the past, and as time went on, what you said was true. And that's part of the realization too, that you were saying things that they weren't heeding. And so what did they do? They went and caused themselves a big tower moment. Wow. This is really wild, because the very first card said that someone who you don't expect cares for you. Let me read the rest. What did it say? Has feelings for you. Okay. You don't know how much feelings this person really has and what an impact you made on their life. You may not think you had any impact because they're stubborn, and they weren't listening, or they were blocking out what you had to say. But you did make an impact on this person. They had a tower moment where they felt like everything came crashing down around them. They learned a lesson out of it. They're learning a lesson. It's an experience where this tower is in reverse. So when the tower is in reverse, to me, it doesn't mean it was that big of a deal. It could be more of just an internal realization, an understanding of what's going on. Well, it's a karmic lesson, basically. Person got some karma. They might even realized or felt that they were getting karma for hurting you. So yeah, this person's got a 10 of swords and a tower in reverse. feel like they made a fool of themselves and they let you down. They could have done better. And there you are, the King of Swords, in this reading. And there you are. This person doesn't want to juggle you anymore. They have other options, but you're the one. You are the one that came in and affected this person. Really, you'll talk. They want to talk to you. They know you're a good speaker. You're good with words. They know you're honest, fair. Right now, though, they don't know if you're kind. Because the King of Swords doesn't have to be kind. King of Swords makes up his own decisions, and they're fair. So right now, this person feels like you have all the power. You might have left them unread, and they're expecting you to come back. You to come back and furnish the words. You to come back and mediate this whole thing. Make some sense out of it for them. You'll talk, sure. You'll talk to this person, but you'll see right through their bowl. Like I said, I believe that you probably already know pretty much what's going on with this person, what their problem is. A lot of you already know that. And I think they'd like to talk about it. You'd like to talk about it. Get that discussion out on the table. Throw that baggage out of there and out and examine it. Oh, yeah. They know that they acted immature. They knew that they were just playing around with you. But they also feel like they owe you an apology. And that's another thing they're a little nervous about, if you're going to accept the apology. And how are they going to go about apologizing? Exactly what are they going to apologize for? This person's really thinking about it. But they must know that they acted immature. They weren't living up to the person that they really are, the person that they could be. Yeah, and that sounds like a damaged person. Somebody who's good, somebody who means well, wants to do well, but they've chosen the wrong ideological path. This person could say that they don't need a man in their life, or they don't need a woman in their life. No, I'm good on my own. But in reality, they're aching for companionship. This person's really got something going on here that needs to be addressed. They know. They feel like a fool now, that embarrassed because they didn't work on the relationship. They could have. This person could have worked on the relationship. They were right there. Everything was, right before them. They care for you, but they didn't work on it. And it's because of their trauma, their fears. And they need to grow up. They need to rise up to your way of thinking, or they're just going to stay down here. Okay. Yeah, this person could have shed tears. Yeah. The breakup hurt them. They learned a lesson about themselves that made them feel terrible. Once they were enlightened, with this Hermit card, once they became enlightened, it could have just brought them to tears. They could have had this big emotional breakdown. Yeah. During this tower that they went through. Whoa. This person does care for you a lot more than you realize. Or else I'm feeling this too. They care for you, but they've had a big realization about themselves. And that's all also what's put them up in their emotions. They feel like, they're getting karma because of the way they treated you. And when they're discovering about themselves why they treated you like that, it's making them feel all the more worse. They're just in this, what they're at right now, they're in a self-discovery process. And it's shocking them. It's hurting them. It's painful for them. They just want to come rushing in and tell you all about it. They want to get some sympathy. They want you to help them, put them out of this misery. That's what, this reading, of course, isn't for everybody. It couldn't possibly be with all the Libras in the world. So if it doesn't fit, don't try and make it fit. Just leave it for somebody else. But yeah, this person's really going through it. Self-discovery. You might feel like you've learned a big lesson out of this too. You might feel like this might be a karmic lesson for you of some sort. Did you play the game right? Were you completely honest with this person? And you probably have gone over in your head what your role was in this as well. Some of you might feel like, you could have done better too. There could have been more you could have done. You could have been more understanding. Maybe not so quick to judge. So a lot of you might feel like you've learned a lesson out of this as well. In fact, the two people in this reading, you and this other person, could be kind of like mirroring each other. Especially if you're real hasty to judge people, and you don't want to give them any time anymore because you're tired of waiting for people, or if you just weren't patient enough with them, you might be going over in your head, well, maybe I should have given them a little more time. Maybe I should have been a little more understanding. Some of you might be thinking that. And others might be thinking, wow, well, they're just getting their karma because they deserve it. They deserve it. Like I said before in your last reading, I wouldn't judge this person. If this person really has issues, and you still love them, you still have feelings for them, it doesn't look like they're going to try and cheat on you or anything. It looks like they're going to try and work through their personal issues. There's really no reason to be vindictive or anything towards this person. Looks like they feel like you're a blessing, like they've been divinely sent in your direction. And I think the universe right now is right behind them, just pushing them in your direction. That's where the success lies. That's where their destiny lies, is with you. And they're so sorry. They're very emotional right now. And they're so sorry of the way that they acted. This is what I'm getting from the cards, It's very similar to the last reading because nothing's changed that much. Just a few more details here and there. Life doesn't change one tarot card reading to the next. I'm going to try these. These are screaming at me. Yeah, they feel like you were just a miracle to be sent into their life. You might have came along right when they needed somebody like you. But yeah, it was all about them because you needed somebody too. You needed something in your life, but it was all about them and their problem here. They couldn't give. They couldn't open up to you. Out of what it looks like to me, fear. They want to take care of you. They want to treat you now the way that you treated them. That's an even Steven situation. They just can't tell you the truth. They haven't, yeah, like some of you may know what's going on with this person, but there's other things that they want to tell you. They want to come in and express their feelings. They do. But I think that's what this card means. They just can't tell you the truth about how they feel. And maybe some other secrets or burdens that they carry, they might want to reveal. But right now, they just can't make a decision of whether they're going to come back or not. Yeah. They know they've messed it up good, or they feel they've messed it up good. I still love you, and I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah. Yep. I miss our conversations and the sound of your voice. Oh. Why do I feel so lost? I have to put myself first right now. Well, of course. Got to work out these issues. This person's got, if you want him, give him some time. I can't take it anymore. Yeah. That's this Knight of Swords in reverse here. They're so anxious. For things in their life, to get back to you, for things in their life to heal. Don't put up with my BS. Yeah, they know that they've BS'd you. They know that you shouldn't have to put up with anything like that. This person could have a sense of humor too, underneath it all. Sense of humor is always great, I just love a female who can tell a good joke and laugh at a joke and, is witty with cute little comebacks. That's a sign of intelligence to me. And I like intelligent women. I think intelligence is attractive. Your person might be carrying too much masculine energy right now. Yeah, you feel stuck, like the relationship's just stagnant. You've reached a dead end. That's probably why you were disconnected. If you are completely disconnected, some of you may still be in correspondence with this person and just getting frustrated. But you feel stuck, like things just got stagnant on you. Yeah, they've just been too paranoid. They're too cautious. They're insecure. Like I say, insecure. They acted immature in the relationship. This person could be as mature as could be with everything else in their life. But when it comes to you, they're paranoid. And any other relationships that start to get a little too heavy for them. Yes, a lot of you feel like you're just kind of drowning now. You overextended yourself, to the point where you just ran into a wall or you hit rock bottom. You couldn't do it anymore. You feel like you got in over your head with this person. Yeah. A lot of you are cutting ties, going another way. That's a shame, though, because this person, they think this was meant to be, that they were meant to be with you, divinely inspired. So if you're thinking of cutting ties, like you've woken up to this and you don't want it anymore, well, that's your choice. Yeah, you might think this person's a little bit too materialistic for you. Some of you might even think that all they were after was your body. So, yeah, you don't know yet. I don't think you know this person. You may know some things about them, some of their issues, but I really don't believe that you have complete trust in this person. That's why I think maybe a lot of you who this reading, you connect with the reading, whoever connects with this reading, I've got the feeling that a lot of you snapped to judgment. Could have been just a misunderstanding. And yeah, it hurt this person when you cut them loose. Yeah, you're just yearning for intimacy, mutual respect. You want to be intimate with someone who, you feel close to, who's a good partner to you. There's that legal stuff again. Some of you may be signing papers over something. Courts, loans, whatever it is that you got forms and paperwork that you got to deal with. A lot of you are involved in something like that. Let's just take one more here off the top. This person is definitely paranoid because they have trust issues too, of course. If they've been hurt, if this is the trauma that they're carrying along here, they just don't know. If you left them abruptly, they might think that you went out and cheated, even though you're not even, committed. They don't know what you're doing. If you're separated, not with this person, they have no idea what you're doing. They think you may be living some sort of double life. Okay, a couple of these. Oh, it's a dark, miserable day today. In fact, my studio here might even be a little bit darker because I usually depend on light coming through the window over there. But today, it's just almost nighttime out there. Looks like nighttime. Oh, here it is again, right off the bat. First card out of this deck. In our last reading, we talked about an outside party, an outside influence who's in the middle of this thing. And they're trying to sabotage the relationship. If you watched my reading last time, we had quite a bit about that in that reading, but it's coming right back up. So I won't get into detail about it. There's just somebody out there who does not want you to be together with this person, and it's somebody on their side, somebody who's jealous. You may know who it is, have your suspicions. Okay, there's another addiction card. This one says gambling. Maybe a person has a gambling issue. Doesn't have to be. It could just be like they might overextend their finances. Get a little too playful with their money. They do have something they want to tell you, though. They want to come in and they want to confess their feelings. And possibly, like I said earlier, maybe some other things too. Yeah, your intuition keeps screaming at you, the red flags that you ignore now, that's going to come back to haunt you later. So, you're watching out for all the red flags. You probably saw these red flags with this person and just went, oh my God, look at all the red flags. Maybe I'll give them a chance. I realize they got some problems here. But your intuition was just saying, we can't handle this. And you're going to be looking out for red flags from now on as well. And listening to your intuition. Yeah. You're living in the moment right now. Have fun. Don't worry so much. Go out with your friends. Just have fun. Like I said, live in the moment. Release this energy to the universe. Let your higher power take care of it. You need some fun. You need some enjoyment in your life. You got guardian angels watching out over you. Yeah. This guardian angel is in the form of a lost loved one. So you've got somebody up there that's passed on to the other side and they watch over you. Oh, you know what this person wants to confess to you, really? That they'd like to marry you. They've been thinking that you're just the best partner. They're just really upset of how this thing's working out. They envision being married to you and what it would be like. And I think that's what they want to confess, their feelings and what they've been thinking about. And they do believe that you'd be a good partner. So what else is standing in the way? Maybe you have some issues too. Maybe you've got things in the way. I don't know. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, it looks like you've been waiting for a message. You've been sitting here as the King of Swords in the upright position, expecting a message. If it comes in, you want to talk. Email or whatever. Yeah. If you're not talking now, or you are talking a little bit, things should pick up in the conversation department. Yeah, it's going to start happening, coming around. More conversation. King of Swords likes to talk because he's good at it. But it could be a Queen of Swords too. Universe just wants you to know, if you feel down, feel like this person left you in the dust, feeling like you were not worthy, universe is saying, you are good enough. You're plenty good enough. They might have not seen it at the beginning, but boy, now they want to marry you, or they're thinking about it. Your dreams need a practical plan, right? So watch for the red flags. Know that you're doing well. Keep moving in the direction you're moving, because these early cards said you're headed in the right direction. So you're very close to achieving your goal. If you've got some problem, like some legal thing happening here, or papers or whatever that you're stressing or stewing about, nothing's going to come of that situation. So don't worry about it. I saw that before in your last reading, I believe it was, and the card said that you're going to come out on top in that particular situation. So we'll look at this story some more next time, Libra. Thanks for stopping by. Until then, peace and love to you.